All right, this is the Final Percent podcast, and we are actually coming to you from San Francisco, California. We are here to share in the birthday of one of my very best friends, Roland Pritzker, and we're excited to also meet his first child for the very first time. He was just born a couple months ago, and a beautiful baby boy, healthy baby boy. And we're excited to take part in these memories. As we have learned throughout this podcast, it is very, very important to make memories. And so I really encourage people to try to travel. I encourage people to try to go out there and be a part of the great things that are happening in not only their life and other people's lives, because those are the things that you're going to really remember at the end of the day. But with that being said, I really want to talk about today. One of my favorite sayings is the fastest way to get rich quick is to not try and get rich quick. And just so you guys know, today I am recording on a mobile setup. I'm actually recording onto my phone right now, and we'll see how it sounds. I am recording onto one of the new Shure MV51. So if you're into podcasting and you like the way this ends up sounding, you can get a very similar sound off of that microphone. I'm literally recording this right onto my phone. So hopefully it sounds good. I know I can hear a little bit of room noise. Hope that doesn't bother anybody, but let's dig right into it. The thing that I want to talk to you guys about today is the fastest way to get rich quick is to not try and get rich quick. Now, the problem is with today's day and age, we are running into a situation to where everybody is being exposed to the fast food generation, the entitlement mentality. Nobody wants to put in the hard work. And I actually had a conversation with someone the other day, and honestly, they saw my story about 7 years ago. They were actually in a much better position than I was, and now I am in a much better position than they are. And they said, man, how did you do it? Because as far as they're concerned, it looked like magic. And I said, well, if you look at it, 6 months in, you had whatever business you were working on. And then 3 months after that, you were working for someone else. And then 3 months after that, you were in real estate. And then you were in car sales. And then you were in this. And then you were in that. And I cannot tell you how much I truly believe that the secret sauce is perseverance and consistency. But that's not just hard work, because you get into the statement, Abraham Lincoln's really famous of saying that. He said, if you give me 3 hours to cut down a tree, I'm going to spend 2 of those hours sharpening my axe. And so many people think that whatever tool they have, they're just going to put the hard work in and something's going to happen. You have to have the perseverance in getting better. You have to have the perseverance in getting knowledge. You have to have the perseverance in every aspect of your life so that you can move your entire life forward. And so many people just say, oh, I'm going to show up and that's it. Or I'm going to put in the hard work, but they're never, ever trying to work smarter. They're not learning about their craft. They're not learning what's coming down the pike. They're not trying to really understand who they can be. They're only concerned with what they are doing. And you really have to be mindful of all 3 phases of your life. You have to really be open and understanding to your past, and understand that that is the reason you are in the position that you are in. You are the sum total of every single decision that you have ever made, for good or bad, for better or worse. I mean, that's who you are your decisions. Now, being in the right mindset, having the right attitude is a very, very good way to make the right decisions moving forward in your life. But you also need to be understanding, okay, if you're in a specific industry, you need to monitor that industry kind of constantly so that you can understand, okay, how is this changing? What is going to affect me? What opportunities are coming down that I might be able to take advantage of? And so many people are not trying to get this stuff accomplished because they either want to just put their head down and work, or they just want to say, all right, you know what, that's beyond me, or I don't understand it. They're not even trying to understand it. So I really want you guys to understand, when I was having this conversation with this guy, he had changed the thing that he was going to do that was going to make him his money, his livelihood, everything that he had. He was going to change it he wasn't going to change it. He was changing it. He was saying, man, how did you do it? Because again, to him, it looked like magic. But I asked him, I said, look, man, when I met you, you were doing this. And ever since we have been friends and we've been talking, can you tell me what I've been doing? And he said, oh, well, 7 years ago, you started KMG Life. And I said, how about 6 months after that? He said, well, you had KMG Life. How about a year after that? KMG Life. 2 years after that, KMG Life. 3, KMG Life. 4 years, KMG Life. 5 years, KMG Life. 6 years, KMG Life. 7 years, KMG Life. And now I feel like I'm just getting started. Now, there's a reason that they say, hey, look, it is a very common statement that it takes 11 to 15 years for the overnight success. And so I just want you to find something that you just are insanely passionate about, something that you love, something that you're excited about, something that when you wake up in the morning, you can say, I get to do this instead of I have to do this. So many people feel like they have to do certain things. And well, you know what? Don't just stop doing them. But don't think you can't be demeaning to people. So let's take, like, for instance, most people they say they don't want to work at McDonald's. So let's say if you had to wake up every morning and you were going to work at McDonald's, don't say that they're automatically a have to, because one of those people might have aspirations to own 6 or 7, 8,000, 100 McDonald's. If you watch the story of McDonald's, he actually bought the franchise from people, but they didn't have the same vision. He wanted to build an empire. And so that's what I'm saying. In every single thing that you're doing, understand that you are the only person who can answer whether or not you are a have to or a get to. And I'll tell you right now, when I wake up in the morning, I get to go hang out with my team. I get to go to KMG Life. I get to come to this birthday party. I get to come to San Francisco to share in a great memory that I'll probably remember for the rest of my life. When I'm sitting on the porch talking to all my friends that I've made, this might be one of them. And so I just encourage everybody to find their own get to and really go take pride in the fact that you get to do something. But don't judge anyone else on whether they're a get to or a have to. You can only answer that for yourself. There's a reason Steve Jobs said, hey, what I want you to do is wake up in the morning and go find something that you would absolutely work for and do for free. Because you are going to be so excited about whatever it is that you would 100% do for free. You are going to do it so well that people will want to pay you massively for it. So I don't have a lot of time, literally sitting in a hotel room on this new microphone. Hopefully this works out, recording on my phone. And I just wanted to share that thought that I was having, because I think it could help a lot of people out, because everybody is trying to find the shortcut or the substitute or the thing that really helps. The only thing that is going to fast forward you is going to be finding the right people and having the right connections. And the only way to take advantage of those opportunities is if you have been having that same persistence on your knowledge and who you are, and you've been growing as a human and you are becoming better. So I want you to focus on yourself, always be better than you were the day before. I'm telling you, look at your pillow as if it says the words, was this your best work on it? And if you can't say yes, don't put your head on your pillow. So I'm going to go ahead and end, but I wanted to get another podcast out, and we'll see how this sounds. And I know that Blue Microphones is also sending me a microphone, and I'm going to do a podcast on the Yeti. I'm also going to do a podcast on the Shure. I think it's the KSM-8, so you'll know how that one sounds, and then as well as the Blue Raspberry. But as often as I can, I'm going to be on the Neumann. I think it's going to sound the best, but it's also a lot more expensive. So on mobile things like that, or mobile things like this, I'm really excited to see how good we can make this sound so that all the other podcasters out there, I can help you understand audio just a little bit better so that you can have the best possible sound that you have. And I'll let you know and I'll report back, and you guys let me know what you like about certain microphones, and I'll let you know what we're using. So anyway, thank you so much. Sorry I missed the last couple. It has been insane at work, and I have been sick a little bit. You might even be able to hear it in my voice. But again, thank you. I am in San Francisco, and I will probably do a few more of these so that you guys can hear about my experiences and I can share what's going on out here. Thanks again.